concentration of a solution in grams per liter is the ratio between the amount of solute in grams and the total amount of solution in liters. It is calculated using the formula C equals m over V, where C represents the concentration of solution in grams per liter, m represents the mass of the solute in grams, and V represents the volume of solution in liters. Let's solve an example for preparing chocolate milk. We dissolve 40 grams of cocoa powder in milk to obtain 250 milliliters of chocolate milk. What is the concentration of chocolate milk solution in grams per liter? First, we identify the values given in the problem before substituting them in the formula. The cocoa powder is the solute with a mass of 40 grams. Chocolate milk is the solution with a total volume of 250 milliliters. Since we are looking for the concentration in grams per liter, the volume has to be converted from milliliters to liters. 250 milliliters corresponds to 0.250 liters. Next, we can substitute the values in the formula. The concentration is equal to 40 grams divided by 0.250 liters. We calculate and obtain a concentration of 160 grams per liter. We can also determine the mass of the solute or the volume of the solution. Use the same formulas and isolate the correct variable. For example, chocolate milk with a concentration of 160 grams per liter doesn't have much of a chocolate flavor. We decide to prepare a new solution with a concentration of 240 grams per liter. What mass of cocoa powder is required if we are still preparing 250 milliliters of chocolate milk? The desired concentration is 240 grams per liter. The volume of the solution is still 250 milliliters, which corresponds to 0.250 liters. The mass of the solute is unknown. We can replace the variables in the formula and isolate the mass of the solute by multiplying both sides of the equal sign by 0.250 liters. We calculate and obtain a cocoa powder mass of 60 grams. 60 grams of cocoa powder will be dissolved in milk to prepare chocolate milk solution with a 240 grams per liter concentration. This chocolate milk will be even more delicious than the previous one.